Hey guys, Michael Keogh here, Team Keogh at Remax, and I am sitting with Stephanie from Curio Exploration Hub. Hey Stephanie, how are you?
Morning. I'm good. How are you?
Wonderful. Not quite as
Good.
hot this morning as it was probably the last couple mornings, so
No, it feels
beautiful
great.
day.
Yeah.
So if you could tell us, what is Curio Exploration Hub and how did the concept come about? Like what made you decide to go down this road?
Yeah, for sure. So Curio is a children's museum, and how it differs from a regular museum is you can touch everything in here. You can play with everything. Everything is play driven. And the intention is to engage children through play using different science, technology, engineering, art, and math concepts. So we're going to have all of these different hubs, little exploration hubs. And within each hub, we've got different toys and resources to really engage the children. The idea came to me actually when I was in San Francisco. We were on a family trip and we went to the Bay Area Discovery Museum. And it was amazing. I mean, it's still kind of a muse for me. My kids loved it there. I had a hard time getting them out. And when I came home from that trip, I was like, wow, like this is what we need for our children here in Simcoe County. And I mean, we have a lot of amazing ways for our kids to engage and play through physical activity. I wanted to do something that would engage them through a bit more of a learning capacity. And so, between those two kind of concepts, we created something that I think is pretty special.
Well, from the little bit that I know, my understanding is
Mhm.
that if you can teach a child, but if they get their hands on it and touch it and feel it,
Mhm.
the learning curve goes up so much. It becomes so steep if they're able to engage with whatever it is that they're trying to learn about. Is that kind of,
Absolutely.
yeah? So
Yeah, I mean,
go ahead.
I was just going to say they learn through doing. They see us as adults and they want to engage in what we're doing, and to create a safe space where maybe they can pick up a hammer, or maybe they can build a little skyscraper, or play with blocks that let them create cityscapes. And if you have a parent that is a plumber, say, you want to learn how to use a wrench and how to use a pipe, and those are the things that kids want to do. And so if we can create an environment that gives them safe tools, safe exhibits, and then community leaders can come in and teach them about different ways that they can engage in the world, then that's really how they're going to absorb everything. And the kids don't even know they're learning. They're just having fun, they're just playing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
That's so cool. And so
Mhm.
some of the videos that you've got on your Facebook site and that, the students
Mhm.
that you've got working there look like they're so
Mhm.
engaged. They're looks like they're
Yeah.
truly passionate about what it is that they're doing. And that's got to
Yeah.
be huge for you to have the support from the younger kids that are
Mhm.
just, they seem all in. Like they seem to be
Yeah.
extremely excited about it.
Yeah, it's really heartwarming for me. All three of our prospective students, summer students, are kids that I know, and kids that I've seen grow up. And it's really heartwarming to be able to employ them, first of all, but also to have our youth learn from them. They're great kids. They're very active in their own, uh, in the community in their own way through sports or other kind of social engagements. And they're great, great kids. And I'm really happy that they were on board to, film some videos and give a little entertainment to the kids that are at home right now.
Well, it'd be really cool because it'll almost, the kids coming there will almost be like a mentor. Like it's so
That's
cool to
right.
have such a great example from young kids. So
Yes.
Stephanie, you were opening this business and all set to go and everything in
Hmm.
COVID-19. So
That's right.
yeah. So how did that change, or how has that changed things that you're doing now? How have you shifted
Hmm.
your business to adapt, I guess?
Sure. Yeah. So we were probably about 3 or so, maybe 4 weeks away from being able to open when COVID hit. And we had to, really slow down our construction. We had to halt for a period of time. So from a construction standpoint, everything got delayed. Right now, we are though just about done. Our final walkthrough inspection is next week, and
Awesome.
I can't wait to be able to say we have an occupancy permit, and that way, when our restrictions are lifted, we'll be able to open. In the beginning, I was sad, like everybody. I was really sad. I didn't know what to do. I was confused. I felt like I was in a bit of a corner. And then I, engaged with a lot of the other business owners that I know. I watched them pivot. I watched everybody start to get a positive mindset and really try to shift business. And so I just tried to take a page from what other people were doing,
Yeah.
really, because when your dream is in one direction and then you're told, nope, stop, you can't do this anymore, it can be difficult. And so I took my time to have a good cry, or to be a little sad, or to feel a little sorry for myself.
Yeah.
And then, you shake it off and you move forward. And so what we're doing now is we're looking at, alternative curriculum programs. And I use the word curriculum really loosely, but alternative education, I think, is something now that is going to be at the forefront a lot of conversations for parents. So if we can offer homeschooling programming, if we can offer alternative education program when we opening, that will be something I think our community will really benefit from. And that's a bit of a change and a pivot for, the direction I thought Curio would go. And then while we wait to open, we've launched our gift shop. It's online, which, is a whole new realm for me. And if anyone knows Shopify really well and wants to give me a tutorial, call me, because I'm still learning it. There's a lot to do. But we're doing that. And then some of our traveling exhibits, we're renting those out as well.
Wow.
So parents can rent those out. We clean them. We drop them off, we pick them up, we sanitize, we do all of that stuff. And then the kids at home have something new to play with for a few days, that's engaging and has a little bit of a learning element to it.
So you can actually bring your business to them if they're having a birthday party or whatever, and maybe if
Right.
it's a group of 5 or less right now, but
Right.
when it gets a little
Yeah.
larger. So how you're taking your business to them. So it's interesting. Our
Yeah.
daughter works at Carleton, and
Okay.
at Carleton, they're not, students aren't coming back this year, but they're, and
Yeah.
our other daughter goes to Georgian, but they're,
Mhm.
what do they call it? They're going to
Yeah.
actually get together for labs. So you're similar
Yeah.
to that. They can, if it's homeschooling, etc., they can do that here, but they can come to your place or have you send stuff to them to do their labs. That's a brilliant idea. Like, on top of
Yeah.
adapting to the situation that you're in, that's just spectacular. So
Yeah. And what, a
congratulations to you.
friend, thank you. And a friend of mine gave me that idea. She called me and she said, hey, can I have your blocks? Can I use those at home? And I was like, what a great
Yeah,
idea. So this is how we're all coming together, right? Because when you're affected so heavily from, from a work perspective, sometimes you need other people to help you out and to lift you up. And I think that's what I'm going to take away from this experience the most, is the amount of messages I get, the amount of people that reach out, the amount of ideas that are thrown at me. I mean, it's all very heartwarming to know that other people are thinking about ways for my business to be still relevant and successful. And
that's
and
awesome.
that is, I think, what our community is capable of right now.
Well, it's interesting, and hopefully everybody's mindset, and maybe it'll change. I don't know, but to a decision or a mindset of support, right? And how do you
Yeah.
reach out? How do you help? And hopefully that stays
Yeah.
around for a little while after this all gets settled in. And
I hope
anyway,
so.
so
I hope so.
all great stuff. Super stoked for you, for your business and
Thank
everything.
you.
How can people support your business going forward? Like, here's your Curio Exploration Hub sales pitch,
Oh man, a whole new
location, all
elevator
that
pitch,
stuff. So tell
COVID
everybody where they
style.
can come.
Yeah, so you know what? We're on social media, and I feel like the best way for the community to support Curio right now is to support me and my heart. You know what I mean? It's being uplifted by a community that sends messages, that shares our posts, that talks about us when they have our products. People are taking pictures, they're putting it on social media. That's the way I think to really push an entrepreneur through a challenging time, is to make it feel that they're not alone. And so the best way to feel not alone is through social media right now, because that's really the only outlet we have to be together at. So on Instagram, we're at Curio Hub. Facebook is Curio Exploration Hub. And I try to post as much as I can. And same with supporting our summer students. That's not easy, to record yourself, to edit yourself, to put yourself out there. And so if we're encouraging our youth to also kind of uplift the community, I mean, that just comes full circle to our children. So for me, that's it. Like, share us, like us, comment, tell your neighbor, make it so that Curio is kind of in the mind of the community. So when our restrictions are lifted, hopefully with phase 2, people are waiting to come. And at that point, our business will be able to flourish.
And where are you located?
We are at 462 Bayfield Street North. So we are in the same plaza as Walmart, Loblaws, Old Navy, Oshkosh.
Well, we wish you much success. And talking with you this morning, Stephanie, you can see that you're coming from a place of kindness, a place of support, and that will be a reflection of your business. And I truly believe that anybody going in and having an experience at Curio will walk away just overwhelmed with the kindness, the support, the generosity, and the overall experience for the people. And congratulations to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Done.
I feel that right in my heart. That means a lot to me. And I really appreciate the opportunity to chat today. And I love what you guys are doing. I mean, right now is a time for leadership. So if we can lead our community by promoting each other, by donating to the charities that need support, by letting the community know we're still going to be here as soon as you can leave your house. I mean, I think this is all really great for our community.
Wonderful. Have yourself a great weekend.
Awesome.
Enjoy your day.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks.